Welcome to music lesson number 5. Okay, during this online time, I'm trying to find songs that we can learn now that won't be brand new when we come together again, whenever that is. And I found a little song game that might be kind of fun to try. It's originally the words are, "Who stole my chickens and my hens?" Now, I don't have any chickens or hens. Maybe you all do. I used to have chickens and they were wonderful, but we don't anymore. But I changed the words to, "Who stole my cookies and my cake?" Because you can do that with songs, right? You can find something that fits the rhythm of the song and put in what you want. So feel free to do, "Who stole my pizza and my pop?" Or "Who stole my," I don't know, whatever you can think of. But I'm choosing "Who stole my cookies and my cake" because I love cookies and cake. So it's a clapping pattern that goes with the song, and when we all get together, or you could play this at home with whoever's at home with you, you have somebody that yells "switch," and you have to try to switch partners without breaking the rhythm. So the clapping pattern goes like this: cross, clap, together, clap, clap, clap. Oh. So again, the pattern is cross, clap, together, clap, 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 cross, clap, together, clap, clap, clap. So here goes the song. Who stole my cookies and my cake? Who stole my cookies and my cake? Who stole my cookies and who stole my cake? Who stole my cookies and my cake? I think I just did it wrong. I keep getting it wrong and I keep having to redo these movies. I'm going to leave this in there and we're going to try it again. All right. Who stole my cookies and my cake? Who stole my cookies and my cake? Who stole my cookies and who stole my cake? Who stole my cookies and my cake? I think I got it right. And then, of course, we would speed it up and it would be really funny. Give it a try.
Welcome to Lesson 3. You're getting closer to reading real music. In this lesson, we're going to get you ready for that. Specifically, we're going to start getting those ears prepared. That means we want you to get used to hearing certain combinations of sounds. We call these patterns. We're going to start by singing the scales that you're getting used to by now. We'll go through them a little bit faster than you have before. We'll sing through the scales, first looking at them vertically. Notice over to the right side pictures of hands. Those hands are doing what we call solfege hand signs. It's like the sign language for solfege. We definitely encourage you to make these hand signs as you sing along to these videos. Let's start with our major scale. Here is Do. Do. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now let's sing a minor scale. Here is La. La. 1, 2, ready, go. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Let's sing a major scale one more time. Instead of looking at it vertically, this time we'll look at it written out from left to right. Here is Do. Do. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now, let's finally get into these patterns. Patterns are like teeny little songs or just an idea of a melody, usually just 3 or 4 notes. Also, these are tonal patterns, meaning that they are made of pitches but no rhythms. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. Do, re, do.
mi, re, do.
Wonderful! Hopefully you feel skilled now in simple patterns. In our next lesson, the patterns will get just a little more complex.
Okay, now I would like for us to take a quick look at the orchestra.
Welcome to the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. This orchestra is composed of over 70 musicians who have studied and practiced for years to be able to bring music to life for an audience like you. While every instrument has a unique role in the creation of a piece of music, there are groups of instruments within the orchestra that share traits, such as what they're made of or how they make sound. The instruments you see on stage when the orchestra performs are groups that we call families. You might have similar characteristics to members of your own family. Maybe a smile that you inherited from a parent, or a tradition that continues to be handed down. Just like people, the instruments that make up these families have similar characteristics. We're focusing on instruments commonly seen in a modern symphony orchestra, such as the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. Instruments have been found in cave paintings and artwork in Egyptian tombs, which show us what instruments looked like at that time. Modern instruments are only hundreds of years old, but are based on those original instruments from long ago. We generally think of them as four families: the woodwind family, the brass family, the string family, and the percussion family.
So the string family is the largest group of instruments in an orchestra. The strings are what makes an orchestra an orchestra. I played in a band most of my high school and college days, and a band doesn't have the string players. A band is made up of woodwinds, brass, and percussion, and no strings. So we're going to look at a very interesting video clip of some of the members of a chamber orchestra in Australia. And I want you to pay a special attention to all the unique sounds that a string player can make on their instrument. I found it really interesting, and I've been a musician for years. So I want to share it with you as part of our just looking a little bit at an orchestra.
That sounded beautiful. Hi, I'm Karen. I'm at the Sydney Opera House on set with some of the members of the Australian Chamber Orchestra. We're here to learn more about how music can tell this story. There's a C in my bedroom. Hi, everyone. Hang on. You're an orchestra, but there's only 5 of you.
Ah, you might be thinking of a full-size symphony orchestra, which has 4 instrument families in it. So strings, just like us, and then also woodwind, brass, and percussion. So that's a really large group. But we normally play in a smaller chamber orchestra, and there are 5 of us, so we're a string quintet.
What's a string quintet?
It's a special combination of these 5 instruments.
Violin. Viola. Cello. Double bass. That's only 4 instruments. Where's the 5th?
I also play the violin. There are always 2 violins in a string quintet. I connect the high sounds with the low sounds.
So the bigger instruments have a lower sound and the smaller instruments are higher.
Yeah, so the violins are the smallest, so we play the highest pitch. Peter?
The viola is a little bit bigger than the violin, so the sound is a little lower.
So the next biggest must be you, the cello. Whoa, that is low.
The double bass has the longest and thickest strings of any instrument in the string family, which makes it the lowest sounding in pitch.
So can I hear you play all together again? So how are you going to use music to tell this story?
This story is about a little boy who's afraid of the sea. At the start of the story, his parents are keen for him to go to the beach, but he's a bit reluctant. Have a listen to this music and see if you can tell how he's feeling.
It's a bit slow and sad.
Yes, you're right. It is sad. In this music, the cello has the theme, and it's in the minor key, which makes it seem sad.
But at the end of the story, the boy isn't scared of the beach anymore. Have a listen to how the music changes.
It's the same melody, but played only by the violin, and it's brighter and happier.
Karen, why don't you close your eyes and tell us what you think is happening in this music?
Ooh, that sounds a bit scary, like something rising and falling.
We were playing tremolo. We just moved the bow backwards and forwards really fast. And by adding dynamics, playing louder and softer, we're able to create the sound of waves. Close your eyes again.
Ooh, that's a very different sound. It's like it's short and plucky.
Instead of using our bows, I can pluck the strings with my finger. It's called pizzicato. In that part of the story, the boy was collecting seashells.
Oh, I can hear that.
What do you think this is?
Oh, I know. Birds. Seagulls on the beach.
Yes. I put my finger lightly on the string and slide.
And what's it called?
It's called harmonics.
Wow. It's amazing how sound and music can tell a story without words. I can't wait to listen to some music and find these things again. I learnt lots about the string family and musical terms today. Well, thanks, everyone. Can you just play a little bit more for me?
And now to close our time together, I want you to hear a choir singing Hashivenu, which is the song that we learned last week. It's a song that I do want to eventually sing at River Tree. So I hope you enjoy this performance. See you next week.
Oh.